Hey, 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 here we are. I just like watching the cool guys down there walking around. This is VerticalSim. We're in Boise. There's a guy over here, though, that I really like. He's always dancing around. But anyway, we are in Alaskan air right now. This is going to be fun. Hopefully I can push back in here without hitting anything. I'm not too sure. Oh, wow, yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Alright, I think I've got pretty much everything down. We're down to the speed break. So now we've got everything planned, everything kind of worked out, so which is good. So you guys won't have to see all that boring stuff. Stabilizer trims is norm. Start levers are to cut off. More on that. We'll talk about that later because of the report for Air India just came out. Preliminary report, I should say. Talk about that later. Radios. Yeah, let me get the radios checked. This is going to be, well, let me get the squawk. 0553. All right, 0553. Okay, we got no SID. We're just going to fly runway heading, maintain 16,000. All right, but what about the radios? We got delivery, so let's get delivery in. So let's push delivery over. Let's get ground on. So we got delivery. Let's go ahead and get ATIS 123 9er. And let's put the guard on. Okay, so we're good there.
28er. Departing runways 28 left and 28er. VFR departure of contact L with direction of flight. Notices to air missions IFR departures. Expect a pre-departure clearance via private message.
Which we got.
Read and call runway assignments and hold short instructions. Taxiway Delta between runway 10 left Loader and runway 10 right Loader. Relocated 957 keep taxiway Delta between runway 10 right Loader and taxiway Bravo. Relocated 530 keep taxiway Delta between taxiway Alpha.
Oh,
and runway
did y'all get that?
left Loader. Relocated 1187 keep. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Papa.
All right, we got Papa. Good Lord. All right, that was a lot just to get to Papa. That was a lot just to get to Papa. Papa. All right, radios are checked, transponders are checked. We got Papa. Yeah, let's just see what else we need. I think we're gonna be pretty good here. Let's get ready to push back though. All right, APU generators on. Parking brake is set. Ground power, let's go ahead and remove the ground power. Alright, so all that's looking pretty good. Chocks removed, APU bleed. Yeah, it's on. So we are good. Before start checklist. Alright, let's see. I think we have... We're at gate Charlie 9 with Papa.
Voice delivery. Hello, good evening. American 250 with information, Papa requesting clearance to Seattle.
American 250, Boise delivery. We don't have a, let me double check if I have a flight plan for you.
Actually, okay, I'll resend the flight plan.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, American 250,
No, you haven't.
yeah, resend, I do not have a flight plan on file for you.
Yeah, I'll resend it right now.
Okay. Boise delivery. Good evening, Alaska 846. We're at Charlie Niner with Papa request push.
Alaska 846, contact ground on 121.7.
All right, 121.7, Alaska 846. Ground. Did I have ground wrong? I did have ground wrong.
American 250 are ready to send the flight plan.
American 250, received your flight plan, expect PDC.
Okay, I'll expect CBTC for American.
EPS 1019, apologies. Runway 28 left via Bravo.
2 left via Bravo, UPS 1019.
Boise ground, Alaska 846 at Charlie Niner with Papa request push.
Alaska 846, push and start at your discretion. Advisory taxi.
All right, we'll advise on ready taxi. Thank you, Alaska 846. All right, here we go. So we got push is at our discretion, so we are good. Fantastic. You're live on my stream holding short of runway right now. Good. Good, good, good. I'm glad, Beanie, you are in the hopper. I am going to go ahead and request my push.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Hoping we don't hit anything. It's going to be a pretty aggressive turn here.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
All right, parking brake is
Parking brakes
released.
are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
All right, as soon as we clear these red lines. All right, what do we got?
Alaska 3375, yep.
All right, we got oil temp, oil pressure. Oh, I'm getting nervous.
Ground Alaska 3275.
Good job, ground guys. Good job.
Alaska 3375, monitor tower 118.1.
Alaska ground crew.
Alaska 3275.
You guys are rock stars. Look at that. Rock stars. Pure and
Okay,
simple.
pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
All right, parking brake is set.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Clear it to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
All right, so we have, oh, there's the pins. Perfect. Hey, Caleb, how you doing, man? Oh, so you're taking the 777 from JFK to LAX with a friend to finish my round the world. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I imagine that'll be, oh, hold on. Got to get engine number 2 on. We got good oil pressure, we got oil temp, and fuel is rocking and rolling into engine 2. So we are spooling up here very nicely. Yeah, I won't be doing that for a while. Yeah, well, you know, it's around the world. I don't know if you ever watch speed tape films. They're the nomadic guys. They do ferry pilots all over the world. They ferry aircraft all over the world. You'd like that series. It's on YouTube. All right. We're looking pretty good here. Yeah. Okay. We've got good. Okay. Let's get the generators going. APU off.
Allegiance 716, runway
off.
28 right, taxi
Let's get the
via
packs on.
Alpha Papa.
Alpha Papa.
Get these guys on. Let's go to
American
continuous
716,
with these
can
guys.
you accept a mic interception departure today?
Hey, sir. We should be up to
American 716, then amended. Runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha Mike, hold short 28 right at Mike.
He gives us a mic.
Alpha Mike.
Let's look at this. All right, let's see what Mike. Holy crap! So Mike would at least be another 1,000. Take it. Go 8,500. Let's go ahead and figure on 8,500. If we get Mike, we can accept it for sure. That kid has no idea. We have a density and what? We have a density
American
issue
716,
here.
confirm information and Papa is on board.
Yep, we have Papa on board.
All right, 44 will be the cell temp. Let's go back. Let's go 44 on the cell temp. Are we looking at takeoff, takeoff? We're good here all the way around. Takeoff speeds were deleted. Let's go ahead and get a new center of gravity. Good. Let's go ahead. We got 42. I'll take 41. 43 and 47. All right, so let's go to 47 over here. Let's go. There we go. Okay, so we're ready to go on a 50-something hours, man. Oh man, that's crazy. 50-something hours. Okay, we're set up for a Mike intersection departure. So just in case he wants us to do that, we can say with a high degree of confidence that if he wants us to take the Mike intersection off 28 right, we can do it. Other than some people just winging it and say, yeah, sure, why not? Let's go. Let's go. All right. Flaps. Let's get the flaps to 5. And watch them just put us on a different runway anyway. Bleeds off. Let me just make sure. Yeah, bleeds are off. Packs are all on. ISO valve is auto. Flaps set 5. Stab trim is set. We've confirmed. Start levers are in the idle position. Flight controls full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral. Rudders full left, full right, neutral. Boom, 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 boom. Recall is looking good. Let's get the blank going. Here we're blank.
405 Charlie Delta.
And before landing, before taxi checklist, we're good.
Number 405
Still
Charlie Delta,
Papa?
Boise ground. Can you accept interception or intercept intersection Mike departure today?
We can do that.
November 405 Charlie Delta, runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha. Mike, hold short to 28 right at Mike.
Alpha Mike, hold short 28 right at Mike for Twin Cessna 5 Charlie Delta.
All right, let's hang out here. Can you pick up the 777? I'm going to pick up the 757 Bluebird when it comes out. If that's what you meant.
Was that American 716 calling?
Yep, one short Mike.
Look at these
American
guys.
716, contact tower 118.1.
Contact tower 118.1. Yep.
EPS 1019, monitor tower 118.1. EPS 1019, did you copy?
Oh, UPS, pick up. Oh, goodness gracious.
Voice ground, hello, this is American 250. Request push and start, stand B218.
It's your discretion.
American 250, push and start onto Alpha is approved.
Oh, maybe not.
Tail north.
Boise ground, Alaska 846 with Papa, request taxi.
Alaska 846, behind the Delta A320 Neo, runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha Papa.
All right, behind the Delta A320 Neo, 28 right, Alpha Papa, Alaska 846.
American 250, copy, put back in.
American 250, go ahead.
American 250, push and start is at your discretion, advisory taxi.
Push and start at discretion, advise taxi for American 250.
Good evening, ground Delta 369 with you going to Bravo 22.
Delta 369, parking via Alpha.
Parking via Alpha, Delta 369.
November 405 Charlie Delta, contact tower 118.1.
Contacting tower 18-1 for 405 Charlie Delta, we'll see it.
Spoilers. Spoilers. Spoilers and flaps. Spoilers and flaps.
Boise ground, good evening. Alaska 7114, request push and start on to taxiway Juliet, tail facing north.
Alaska 7114, push and start on Juliet, approved, tail north.
Spoilers and flaps. Spoilers and flaps.
Alaska 7114, confirm you copied. Read back, please.
Yep, cleared to push on to taxiway Juliet, tail facing north, Alaska 7114.
Alaska 7114, thank you.
All right, what do we have?
Again for Alaska 7114, didn't catch your last.
Approach. Okay, so
You can disregard.
let's go ahead and get the auto throttle armed. Let's go heading select. Spoilers, flaps. It's like you're walking around with your zipper down when you have your spoilers and your flaps. Spoilers, flaps. Oh, did he get them down? Nope, they're still up.
Alaska 7114, confirm information Papa is on board.
We do have information Papa, Alaska 7114.
29er. Alright, config, yes, we checked. Flaps are green at 5. Takeoff briefing, we know what we're doing. It's runway heading, going up to 16,000. Let's get the cabin. You guys ready? We's ready.
Number 405 Charlie Delta, you up?
Alright, we got 2 VORs put in play. Alright, he's holding short of Mike. Oh, I love it. Is that a twin Cessna? Is that the 414? Man, That's awesome. Dude, you need to pull up just a little bit more though.
American 250 at 70. American 250. Runway 3 right, taxi.
Woo!
Alpha Papa.
Woo, that was close.
Right for American 250.
We're gonna turn that one into a short. Well, Beanie, are you or did you finally get up in the air? I think I'm gonna park myself right here. Why aren't we going? Alright, let me put the parking brake on. It's looking pretty good. We had to change the the cost index. They kept giving us low cost indexes like 6 and 5 and 8. That was just screwing with our descent. I mean, it was always saying, unable to make
ground,
it.
Alaska 7114, ready for taxi 28 left.
Alaska 7114, runway 28 left, taxi Juliet Fox Bravo.
28 left via Juliet Foxtrot Bravo, Alaska 7114.
How did he get that? How did he get that? Huh? I guess we're on a ground stop, huh? I guess we're on a ground stop. Well, Caleb, I picked up another 2,000 kilos of fuel, so we can start running the numbers right now. I had 8,900 kilos. Now I've got 8,700 kilos. So our alt is yeah, PDX, and that is 1,500 kilos. Our 45 minutes of reserve is 1,600 kilos, so just call it 3.1. So we got 3.1 fuel to go. Fuel to go as we sit here right now. We've got 8.7 on board, and we'll have 6.2 once we get to Seattle. So that's a 2.5. So 3.1 plus 2.5 is 5.6. So our bingo is 5,600 kilos right now. And so we have fuel on board 8.7. Bingo is 5.6. We've got 3,100 extra kilos, which is probably an hour and a half. Yeah, I use kilos only because you guys don't see this, but I do a lot of flying over in Europe. So when I'm not doing live streaming, I'm trying to get used to flying in internationally, and I've been using the 737 for that. But they always use kilos. All the aircraft use kilos. When I go to the Airbus, it's kilos. Anything international would be kilos. So I just keep it kilos because it works. I can do both. All right, looks like we can move up a little bit.
Alaska 846, monitor tower 118.1.
All right, 118.1 will monitor Alaska 846.
Delta 4218 on departure flight, runway heading, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, we'll fly on runway heading to right, 4218.
Runway heading. Up to 16. Should be pretty simple. So we'll be coming in on the Chins 5. The big thing is Ratty. Ratty, we need at 250 knots, and we need to cross and maintain. We need to cross and maintain Ratty at 1-2000. There it is. 250, 1-2000. Everything's looking pretty good. Solid, solid. We've got the Yakima VOR in on number 2. And we got the Pendleton VOR sitting here on VOR 1. So once we get airborne, we'll probably get Pendleton fairly soon. Fairly soon.
Delta 4218, contact base for departure now 119.6.
19.6, yeah.
Alright, let's go to get departure ready in the hopper. Oh, we can move up. I don't want to lose our turn. Every now and then I like to go full blast. Isn't that right, guys? You guys, you're Boeing drivers, just push it forward. So what do you guys think about the preliminary report for Air India? It appears that the fuel switches were cut off shortly after rotation. Probably right around the time gear goes up, it looks like they were turned off. I guess there's a 1 second spread between turning off 1 and 2, and apparently they made an attempt to turn it back on, to put them back on, and one of the engines relit, but the other one, well, I think both of them relit, but one was starting to push thrust through, but the other one was just getting started. Just tragic, but very interesting. I don't think that happened like out of thin air, right? I mean, that's just me thinking. I don't think these fuel cutoff switches actually went off automatically. I don't think, you know, I mean, there was some FAA, I don't think it was a warning or something with regards to the Boeing with the fuel cutoff switches on the Dreamliner, but I think it was a Dreamliner. It might have been the 738. I don't know. I'm talking out of school, but anyway. But we haven't heard anything since from anybody that there was a problem with the fuel cutoff switches. I mean, you would think that if there's a problem with the fuel cutoff switches, pilots would be going crazy. So we haven't. I don't think they went off automatically. I think one of them cut the fuel valves. I think one of them turned them off. I have no idea why. And then because you heard in the cockpit now, if you read, you know, if you look or heard some of these people on YouTube, they actually were talking, and one of them said, "Why did you?"
Checking in with you, holding short of 28 left, number 2 behind the UPS 747.
Why did you cut the power?
Boise Tower, roger.
And the other guy apparently said, "I didn't cut the power." And so, if that's the truth, and neither of them cut the power, then did it go off automatically? I mean, did like...
UPS 1019 Heavy on departure 5, runway heading, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
Here we go.
Runway 28 left, clear takeoff, UPS 101.
What's up? What's up, Skystream? Are you waiting in line somewhere too? Are you waiting in line? Please do the... Why is there a line? Please do the return. No. I am smoked. This is my 4th leg of the day. I've flown so much today. This is it. This is it for me and Buster, man. Buster's, he's taking a nap, man. He went back into the cabin, man. Get some hit up the hit up that what do they call that thing back there? It's the most important part of the aircraft. What do they call that thing? Can't believe I can't remember. Usually there's some sort of the galley. Yeah, the galley. Usually there's some electric thing for the galley. I mean, that's the most important thing we got, man. It's the galley. All right, so what do we got? We got some airplanes around here. I got American behind me.
1090, heavy contact approach now 119.0, crash 119.6. Foxtrot 19.6, GPS 1019, have a good day. Yep.
But I did get this Boise, I did pick up this Boise airport from VerticalSim. I think it was like $9.99. I think I got a discount on it as well. I like it. I like this. I like this airport. I like VerticalSim. You guys know that. I love VerticalSim. They did Tampa. What else do I got from VerticalSim? I know they did Tampa. Let me get my spreadsheet out here. My handy dandy spreadsheet. Syracuse. I've got Syracuse, the VerticalSim Syracuse. I've got Boise. I've got Sarasota. Man, would you guys like to see Sarasota? I love Sarasota. What a great airport in Florida. But I love VerticalSim, man. They've done such a good job. Well, this is about as close to a ground stop as I've seen. I am not accepting a reroute if they offer me. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to accept a reroute. I thought it was worse last night going into San Juan. I really did. I thought it was worse. And there is some tight action right here, man.
232 on departure flight, runway heading runway 2 at right, clear for takeoff.
On departure flight, runway heading runway 2 at right, clear for takeoff, Boeing 232.
I think what they're doing is they're spacing us out egregiously, like 40, 50 miles of spacing. I think that's what they're waiting on. I really do. What is with this? What is with all the different funky colors? Do you guys get that? What is with the funky colors? Alright. Harry Linsmeyer. Harry's got the whole thing at 119.6. So that's departure, 119.6. Oh. Oh. I would have taken a... I was ready for Mike. I was ready for a departure at an intersection. I could have done it. We could have done Mike. I went ahead and actually put it in. So we have a 10,000 foot runway here. I went ahead and
Boeing
used
232 contact departure.
8,500
19.6
to simulate us taking off from Mike right here. It's kind of tough. That's about 1,000. It's probably 1,000. It's probably 9,000 feet maybe 8750. I put 8500 from Mike. So I knew that if we took off at Mike and it
November
was...
242 Charlie Alpha holding short, runway 28 right.
Yeah, he knows.
November 2 Charlie Alpha, roger, runway 28 right at Mike, line up in white.
What?
Line up in white, 242 Charlie Alpha.
How'd he get to line up on Mike? Is he in a little putter driver? Let's see, what is he in a little prop? Is he the little prop guy? I'm not gonna rip on prop guys, man, because I'll be me. Yep, that's him. No, that's not the prop guy.
November 2 Charlie Alpha on departure, fly runway heading, runway 28 right at Mike, clear for takeoff.
It's like a Learjet.
November 242 Charlie Alpha, fly runway heading. Clear for takeoff.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Go get him. Go get him, kid. Hey, his name's Caleb, too. Caleb Witt. Flying the SF-50. Go get him, Caleb. Go get him. Go get him, kid. Wow, so we're stuck, huh? We're stuck. We're in a little bit of a... These are all the ones that I've got. I know. Payware. Definitely. I do not believe in pirated scenery, guys.
518, runway 28 right, line up in white.
Do not believe in it. I want these guys to be happy about what they do so they can continue to make phenomenal scenery for us. And if that's giving them a bone to do this very tedious and hard work, I mean, I did one airport. You can go see it. It's K Hotel Whiskey Oscar, Hollywood, basically North Perry Hollywood Airport down in South Florida. I did that one, and oh my goodness, was it hard. I mean, it just took so much time.
November 242 Charlie Alpha, contact departure now 119.6.
November 242 Charlie Alpha, contact approach 119.6.
So I have a big respect for our developers of scenery, for sure. And mine was freeware. So it's on flightsim.to. Little GA airport. I don't think any runway is over 3,000 feet. Maybe 3,500 is the most. Could be a little more than that. Alright, so here we are in a little bit of a line. So we're third. I was ready to go off a mic if need be. So we had already done our...
Alaska 518 on departure, fly runway heading, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, so what are we now? How much fuel did we burn? Okay, we're at 8.5. We're at 8.5. Alright, so every time we sit here, we're getting less and less of extra. So right now we have 2,900. So we got 2,900 kilos, which, you know, puts us still at about an hour and 15 minutes maybe. It actually might put us more than that. It might put us into, probably an hour and 15. I think about an hour and 15. In between an hour and 15 and an hour and a half. So that's why we pack in extra fuel for events like this. Right? We've done it. Why does your map look like that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you guys know. This is the VATSIM map, and it got really colorful on me. I mean, it literally got colorful. I guess I could click.
Alaska 518, contact fix departure now 119.6.
I could click each sector. I mean, you know, it's kind of weird. Alright. I'm getting kind of a little excited here. Kinda a little. Hopefully I remember how to fly this thing. That's all I gotta say. We've already almost pulled out in front of the Delta that we were told to go behind on taxi. Thank God I saw him at a corner of my eye. Thank God I looked. Looked right and there he was. I was like, oh, almost jumped right out in front of him. But he is the one with the spoilers and the flaps. He had the spoilers up and the flaps down right after takeoff. He was taxiing all around. It's like, again, that's akin to walking around with your fly undone. Been there. Alright, our flaps are 5. We have RTO selected for our brake. Auto throttle is armed. Heading is selected. I've been having a weird thing when I roll out here and line up and give it the full throttle and all that. The heading button goes away. I have to repress it. Kind of bothers me. Not sure why. Flight directors are all a go. I mean, I shouldn't really have to do a whole lot here. Let me put terrain on this guy. Holy crap. Yep. So it's good that I put terrain on. Let me put the weather on over here. I don't think we'll have any weather problems. Alright, before takeoff checklist. Flaps, green light, stab trim. It was 4.8, and yep, we're on 4.8, so we're good there.
Boise Tower, Delta 2244, visual approach, 28 left.
Stab trim 4.7.
And Delta 2244, Boise Tower, Roger, like 28 left, clear to land.
28 left, clear to land, Delta 2244.
Well, this event's going to be over before we get over there, which will be really upsetting. Alright, let's go ahead and put the parking brake back on.
Alaska 7114. Runway 28 left, clear for takeoff, on departure flight, runway heading traffic, 6 now final.
Better get
Okay,
going.
takeoff, 28 left, no delay, 282 heading, Alaska 7114.
And Delta 2244, 1 departure flight arrival will be at Alaska 777.
I like this airport though, as I was saying. It's really cool. It gets you into Boise, can get you into Seattle, as well as maybe Oakland or Reno. You could do, what is this one? Yeah, Reno. It could get you Lake Tahoe. It could get you into San Francisco really quick. Salt Lake City, even Las Vegas. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I went ahead and downloaded also a couple in Montana because Cape Air Virtual actually flies some Montana routes. And so I downloaded Billings off of flightsim.to. Should be interesting. And I also did Kalispell, which is Glacier Park Airport. That looked really cool. I got 5 stars all the way across for freeware.
Alaska 7114, contact big set departure now, 119.6.
19.6 for Alaska 7119, so long.
Yeah, I don't know why he got to go that way. I wish I would have. But I am not taking a reroute, whatever they do. I don't care. I am not taking a reroute. We did that
November 773
in Atlanta
Papa
once,
Echo,
going
Boise
to
Tower.
Orlando, and man, we ended up going.
November 3 Papa Echo, can you make that turn on November 2?
We had to go all the way out, practically past New Orleans, into the Gulf where they drill for oil
November 2
to get to Orlando.
Left, correct?
And the guy who refused,
Yeah, I can make it.
who refused the
Papa Echo, Roger, runway 28 left, crashing
the
runway 28
reassignment
right
of
Lake
his
via November
flight
2,
plan,
November.
He made it in
November
before
1
me.
Alpha Mike.
And they were telling him, oh, it's going to be 45 minutes delay when you get in the air. You're going to be holding forever. You need to do that. And he said, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm sticking with my plan. And I will take the 45 minutes. I got extra fuel, so I'm good. He made it in before me.
November 2, November 1 Alpha Mike.
I mean,
Alright, 28 left at Mike. November 2, November 1 Alpha Mike.
And November 3 Papa Echo, that was runway 28 right at Mike.
28 right.
and someone else got a Mike departure.
Tower Delta 469.
Delta 469, Roger.
We don't have a departure.
Only short runway 28 left.
It's just strictly radar vector. So we're going to fly runway heading, which is 282, up to 16,000 is our clearance.
Alaska 3375 on departure fly, runway heading, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Holy mackerel.
Clear for departure fly, must be heading Alaska 3275 for takeoff.
Oh, I'm not ready yet.
Delta 2244, can you make a 180 on that? Can you make a 180?
What?
Yeah, we can. It looks like our airport's a little out of date.
And Delta 2244, roger, 180 approved. Hold short runway 28 left at Golf.
28 left, hold short 28 left at Golf, Delta 2244.
So we're on 28 right. Yep, and that is in the hopper. Alaska Air, man, this is the first time we're flying Alaska Air live. Pretty cool stuff. Hey now. Hey now. What's he got? Oh, he's got the 732, right? Yeah, he does. His
Delta 2244, cross runway 28 right at Golf, contact ground the other side.
Cross 28 right at Golf, contact ground on the other side, Delta 2244.
Alaska 3375, contact 6, head departure now, 119.6. 119.6, Alaska 3375. Delta 469, runway 28 right at Mike, line up and wait.
28 right at Mike, line up and wait, Delta 469.
I noticed something interesting about so departure is called Big Sky Departure. 119.6 Big Sky. They're called Big Sky. Is this called Big Sky? July 24th, 25. Effective. I'm thinking it's Big Sky. Should I say Big Sky?
Delta 2244, contact ground.
Big Sky.
Delta 469 on departure flight, runway heading, runway 28 right at Mike, clear for takeoff.
On runway heading on runway 28 right, Delta 469.
Oh.
Alaska 5473, runway 28 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait 28 right. Alaska 5473.
Parking brakes off.
And Pilatus 773, Papa Echo, holding short at Mike 28 right. Ready for departure.
November 3 Papa Echo, roger, continue only short 28 right.
Hold short 28 right, 3 Papa Echo.
Departure now 109.6.
Departure Delta 469. See ya.
See ya. See ya. See ya. Should I put TARA on right now? Not really. Continuous, continuous. Everything's a go. We have the packs, otherwise people would be complaining like crazy.
Alaska 5473 on departure flight, runway heading, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
28 right, clear for takeoff, runway heading, Alaska 5473.
We're at 846. No one's coming in here, so I'm gonna put TAR. Nah, I'm gonna wait for TARA.
Runway 28 right at Mike, left and right.
3 right, at Mike, line up and right. 3 pop back.
Yep, someone just got ahead of us.
Alaska 5473, contact Big Sky departure now 119.6.
It is Big Sky.
196, Alaska 5473.
Big Sky. We're gonna call Big Sky. Big Sky, man. I am excited about calling Big Sky. All right, auto throttle is armed. Heading select is selected. Let's see how long that lasts. Our first waypoint is Hola. Hola. Where do we put our... Put our takeoff speeds over here. Let's get our legs up over here. Flaps 5, yes sir. 96.9er. Trim, yep. We're gonna rotate at 143. 147's in the box.
November 3 Papa Echo on departure flight, runway heading, runway 28 right at Mike, clear for takeoff.
On departure flight, runway heading.
Doesn't it look like we're over the line?
Clear for takeoff, 3 pop back.
We're not. Such an illusion. All right. We're now down to 8.4 on fuel. Thank God we started with 8.9. We have wasted 500 kilos of fuel. 500 kilos. 500 kilos of fuel. Well, it's about 15 minutes.
November 5626, the Boise Tower, runway 28 left, clear to land.
We got TARA, strobes, runway turnoffs. And we'll enter.
November 3 Pop Echo, contact departure now 109.6.
Contact departure 19.6, 3 pop back.
Oh my goodness, we need a nap. We haven't even gotten in the air yet. Sky West, that's pretty cool. Got a little ILS deal over there. A localizer deal. Looks like a VOR. Well, 9.6 is in the hopper. I'm gonna wait. What do we got coming in? We got a C700 coming in. I will not put on our TARA and freak them out. 28 right. Runway heading. We're ready. Strobes. Runway turn off. TARA. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I thought Boise would be a good option, but boy, he's coming in fast. Gee, many Christmases, he coming in fast. Guess he's good. Guess he's good. Ah.
Number 5626, welcome to Boise, left enable.
Left enable, box.
Wow.
Number 5626, contact Boise ground 121.7.
Ground 121.7.
Alaska 846 on departure, fly runway heading runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
All right, runway heading clear for takeoff 28 right, Alaska 846.
Boise Tower, United 2014, visual 385.
United 2014, Boise Tower runway 28 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 28 left, United 2014.
All of our lights are on. All of our lights are on. We got TARA. I see 28 right. Let's get the clock. Runway heading. See, the heading thing went off. But it puts it, it arms it here. 80 knots. Hooray! We're off, Buster, we're off. Holy crap. We're not off yet. Let's go. Rotate.
Southwest 1339, Boise Tower runway 28 left for land.
Gear up.
Alaska 846, contact Big Sky departure now 119.6.
All right, over to Big Sky, Alaska 846.
Staying out of my little here via Channel 4 arrival. We have information today.
Alaska 424, Big Sky approach. Good evening. Your choice, the vector for the visual approach or the RNAV Zulu runway 28 left approach.
We'll take the vector for the visual, Alaska 424.
Alaska 424, roger, expected visual approach runway 28 left.
Expect visual 28 left, Alaska 424.
Big Sky approach. Alaska 846 is at 5,500, climbing 16,000, runway heading.
Alaska 846, Big Sky departure, radar contact. Proceed direct to Ola.
Direct Ola, Alaska 846.
Giant 3 heavy, descend and maintain 7,100.
Descend and maintain 7,100, Giant 3 heavy.
Giant 3 heavy, turn 10 degrees left, vector for wind.
10 degrees to the left, Giant 3 heavy.
Flaps up. Thought I already hit the flap, but anyway. Love hand flying this thing, man. This thing is great. Love hand flying it. What was that, Caleb? Honeywell Aerospace. It's called Smart Runway, Smart Landing. Pretty cool. But it definitely kind of freaked me out because I had pressed it. But yeah, I guess it's...
3 Papa Echo, contact Salt Lake Center, 128.55, good night.
2855, 773, Papa Echo.
Alright, let's get the fuel pumps off. I just saw the fuel light go off. I'm gonna, at this point, we're at about 7,000 feet. Let me go ahead and put on the autopilot. We are going to Ola. Now let's do our after takeoff checklist. So we're gonna go off with the speed brake. Flaps are up, no lights. Landing gear is off, so we are good there. Let's go ahead and get off our lights. We'll keep those on for just a sec. We're smooth riding, so let's go ahead and just retract the landing lights. I don't know really about the fix. I'm just going to go all the way with those. Let's go seatbelts off.
Giant 3 Heavy, turn right heading 190. It's the vector to final now.
Use auto.
Right turn 190, vector final, Giant 3.
Alright, I think we got it. Hold on here, Caleb. Let me make sure I get this. They have over 700. Oh, hold on here. Let me go ahead and get this pressurization. Alright, so we're at cabin altitude of about 4,000 feet.
Alaska 846, contact Salt Lake Center, 12, correction, Alaska 846 actually. Remain this frequency for now. And climb and maintain 13,000 for traffic.
Alright, Alaska 846 staying with you, and we'll go up to 13,000 for traffic.
Giant 3 Heavy, the Boise Airport is 3 o'clock in 20 miles, correction, in 15 miles, Port Field and Site.
Alrighty, having difficulty seeing the field this time with the sun there for Giant 3 Heavy.
Giant 3 Heavy, roger, turn right heading 250, join the final approach course.
Right turn 250, join the final approach course, Giant 3 Heavy.
Giant 3 Heavy, descend and maintain 6,500.
Descend and maintain 6,500, Giant 3 Heavy.
Boys. Departure, hello, this is American 250 passing 4,500, is it on my heading?
Alaska 846, climb and maintain 14,000.
14,000, Alaska 846.
American 250, Big Sky departure, radar contact, proceed direct to Ola.
Yes, Ola for American 250.
Approach Giant 3 Heavy. I've got the approach logged in for 28 left, GPS approach. Can I just go ahead and fly that? I'm having a hard time seeing your field.
Giant 3 Heavy, affirmative. If you'd like it, direct to Vunku. Cross Vunku at 5,800. Cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 28 left.
Cleared RNAV Yankee, 28 left, direct Vunku, Giant 3 Heavy. Thank you.
Sure. Alaska 846, climb and maintain 15,000. Connect Salt Lake Center, 128.55. Good night.
All right, up to 15,000, and we're going over to Salt Lake Center at 128.55. Alaska 846, thanks.
Alaska 424, turn 20 degrees to the right. Vector vector to final. Descend and maintain 6,000.
Fighting 055 down to 6,000, Alaska 424.
That's 424, correction. Descend and maintain 7,000.
Down to 7,000.
Well, this isn't working out so good. Good freaking night. Let's go up 1,000 by 1,000.
Center United 672, request step out of cockpit for 5 to 10 minutes.
672, on request, let me work on the handoff for you. And yeah, 672, contact center 125.57, they could get that.
2557, we'll
All right, here we go.
Thanks, have a good day.
Sorry guys, I haven't been able to read your chats. I am, got to get over to center here. Salt Lake Center, good evening. Alaska 846 is level at 15,000.
Alaska 846, Salt Lake Center, climb maintain flight level, or climb maintain 17,000.
Up to 17,000, Alaska 846.
Alaska 846, clear direct, Peddleton, VR, Papa Delta Tango.
Got it, we'll to the Peddleton VOR, direct Alaska 846. Center Alaska 846, were we cleared to 16 or 17,000?
Alaska 846, well, now you could climb maintain flight level 360, traffic no factor.
Awesome, flight level 360, thank you, Alaska 846.
Center, hello, this is American 250 passing 11,000.
All right, this will be it. This is good. We're coming up to 3.6.
The American 250, Salt Lake Center, climb maintain flight level 320.
How about that, guys?
320 for American 250.
All right, let's see. Caleb, they have it on over 700. 737 MAX 8s. Wow. It's going to help them. It will even tell them if they're coming in too fast and if they're high or close to the aircraft ahead. Oh, I like that. Now that's cool. That would be great. They should have that, man. Did you hear Southwest is adding new technology? Yeah, man. I mean, that is... They should have that. You take it to another level. For sure. Alright, here we go, standard. Alright, let's go ahead and start entering in Seattle, because I have a hunch we're going to have, it's going to just be nutty. 3011 is our barrow. Let's pull the forecasted winds. But first we'll put in this 3011.
Alaska 317, contact Seattle Center 120.3.
Contact Seattle Center 120.3, Alaska 317.
Good evening,
20.3. Let me get that in. Alright, so we're jumping the gun.
Delta 326, Salt Lake Center, climb maintain flight level 320.
320, 326.
November 2, Charlie Alpha, contact Salt Lake Center on 125.57.
November 242 Charlie Alpha, contact Salt Lake Center on 125.575.
Alright, well look, we're loading the forecasted winds. Let's go ahead and set our fixes up. I believe we're going to be coming in runway 34 left. Yeah, it should be interesting. We've got 20. I like putting in a 12.
Alaska 317 requesting Seattle frequency.
Alaska 317, contact Seattle Center 120.3.
120.3, Alaska 317.
And a 5. Alright, so we've got those. We've got our fixes put in. We got our route is done. We've already checked the route. We'll check the legs as we go. Nav, ILS frequency.
That's
So
2026 Alexander, call maintain flight level 200.
Flight maintain flight level 200, so flight 2026.
11075.
Center, right there, 2326. Are we supposed to be with
Right there, 2326, I already gave it to you. Big Sky 119.6.
344. 344. It's nice that it's daylight out, but it is getting, sun's getting kind of low for sure.
Fort Worth Center, American 2332, is that flight level 350?
And person calling 350, call sign just one more time.
American 2332.
American 2332, Salt Lake Center, welcome.
Alright, we got PDT in 100 miles. We'll be there at the top of climb, and then we got a top of descent is shortly thereafter. So the Pendleton VOR, I mean, it's up there. I don't know if we ever should have gone up to flight level 360. Alright, after takeoff checklist, engine bleeds are on, packs are auto, landing gears up and off, flaps up, no lights. Perfect. Anybody know what this 176 is? I have no idea.
Salt Lake City on board 4142.
On the yoke,
12,116.
176. What is that 176?
4142, Salt Lake Center, climb maintain flight level 280.
I don't want to mess with
Climb
it.
maintain flight level 280 on board 4142.
Alaska 846, what's your Mach number at cruise?
Standby, Alaska 846.
And American 2332, turn 30 degrees to your right to vector sphere descent.
Turn 30 to vector sphere descent.
30 degrees to your right.
30 degrees to my right, American 2332.
Center, Alaska 846. We're 0.79er in the cruise.
Roger that. Alaska 846, maintain Mach 0.79 or greater.
Alright, when we get to cruise, we'll maintain 0.79er or greater. Alaska 846.
City Center, Green is Delta 268, 137 to 167.
Delta 368, Salt Lake Center, climb maintain flight level 320.
320, Delta 368.
And Delta 316, stay airspeed.
200 indicator.
Alaska, or sorry, Delta 368, 300 knots or greater in the climb.
300 knots, to climb, Delta 368.
American 2332 would like to confirm we're going to the double waypoint of Bob.
An American 2232, I'll get you direct. You could expect direct devil shortly. You could ascend maintain flight level 280.
280, American 2232.
Damn, someone is flying a 717. Looks like a Mad Dog, but it's not. That's that Delta. Alright, we're going to be going over 120.3 here shortly. Yeah, I was held back, man. They held me back. Alright, so PDT, Yakima. Let's go ahead.
Select Center, SSK 3 is with you, Proposal 380.
Alpha Stanley, the 3 Salt Lake Center, welcome. Clear direct to Joppa.
We'll keep it Yakima here.
Clear direct Joppa, 1083.
Alright.
Alaska 3375, contact Oakland Center on 125.85.
125.85, Alaska 3375.
Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the minimums.
I'll take Center, United 690, would you?
United 690, Salt Lake Center 1. An
579.
American 2332, clear direct Devil descend via the Cayenne 4 arrival, Boise landing west altimeter 2999.
69, and then we are clear direct Devil, and then we will descend to the Cayenne for arrival.
579 on the barrel.
Center, Southwest 6750, 14000, climbing, hello.
Southwest 6750, Salt Lake Center, climb maintain flight level 380.
Up to 380, Southwest 6750. Just out of curiosity, what's your radar saying, indicating for altitude?
Showing you 14.9 currently, but it's about to update. And now 51.
Roger, okay. We just had a altimeter failure on one side, but as long as you're reading it and we have a backup, so we're good. Okay.
Alaska 846, contact Seattle 120.3.
Alright, 120.3, Alaska 846. Have a good one.
Alaska 250, same Mach numbering.
Boeing 232, contact Seattle, approach 123.9.
239, Boeing 232, I'll be back.
Seattle Center, Alaska 846, flight level 310, climbing flight level 360, Mach 7.9er in the cruise when we get there.
Is that calling?
That was Alaska 846.
Alaska 846, Seattle Center, good evening. Alaska 317, descend via the Chin 5 arrival, Seattle heading north.
Alaska 317, descend via Chin.
We're going to be 7.9er or greater in the cruise. Alright, so our courses are done. Airport elevation's 400? Yeah, 400 about, so that's set correctly for our pressure. How are we doing on our pressure anyway? Alright, so we're about 7,000, cabin altitude 7,000, and we're about 7.8, 7.8, 7.6, something like that on our differential, so that's good. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our landing calculations done.
Seattle Center, Ryzen Air 2407.
We're coming in on 34 left.
Ryzen Air 24-7, it looks like you're at 230, confirm? Affirmative, 230. 24-7, good.
Alright, we're at 6.3. Say we're going to land at, so that's basically 0.8. 0.8. So 800 kilos. Alright, so we're going to be 63. Oy. 63.8. Is that too heavy? Nope. Maximum landing weight is 66.4. Alright, so we're good. I wouldn't think it would be too heavy. Alright, so but that was 63.8. Put that in our gross weight. Come on over here. Import the weather. Alright, so the winds are straight out of the north at 12. That's nice. Fantastic. Let's calculate it. Alright, 6,000 feet. 151 will be our VREF. Wow, that's pretty high. So we'll do flaps 30. So 147, so we're going to be add 5 to that. It's only 12 knot. Yeah, so we add 5 to that, so we'll be 152. So we want to be able to put us in at 152. Perfect. Auto brake at 3. And that is how we do that. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, hearing about the preliminary report for Air India, you know, I just can't fathom that those fuel shutoffs had a mind of their own and just went to cutoff. Because I guess the transcript said, you know, one of them said, "Why'd you turn to cutoffs?" And the other person said, "I didn't." Was that just a setup? Or did the person who asked the question, was that the person that actually flipped off the shutoff valves? I don't know. I'm sure conspiracy theorists are going to be all over the place on that one. And then, of course, I mean, if shutoff, it's not easy. It's not easy, as you guys know. It's not easy. It's not like you just knock into a fuel shutoff valve and
Alaska 518 contact sales
knock it off.
On,
I mean, they're guarded on the 787.
Something.
You know, you've got these rails on the sides of them. And then I think you got to lift, and then you got to push them in, similar to the Airbus. So it's.
Over 578 Delta Sierra contact Seattle approach 123.9.
It's not.
43.9 578 Delta Sierra.
So, I don't know. Yeah, because I don't buy that previous report that was put out on Boeing. Oh yeah, you know, they can get knocked and go into a different position, or I don't know, whatever their warning was, that back in 2019. Obviously, if it was an issue, pilots would have been screaming up and down that there was an issue between 2019 and the accident this year. So yeah, I would agree, Caleb. I just don't know for the life of me. Maybe it was pilot fatigue, but apparently they both got in. They had an overnight. They were able to get plenty of rest, apparently. So it wasn't like it was fatigue. They were sitting on the runway, or they were sitting on the tarmac, I think, for a long time. But
250 Seattle Center, good evening.
I don't know. Obviously, it's a tragedy, no matter which way you slice it, but oh my gosh.
Center, did you hear 3 Papa Echo chuckle?
And I guess they made an attempt to
November
put the fuel
2773,
switches back
Papa
on,
Echo, Seattle Center, good evening.
but, you know, things couldn't relight, and thrust couldn't kick in time. Wow.
3 Papa Echo.
I see, I don't know. Those are some. Do you guys know what those?
Roger, and I'm sorry to break the unfortunate news, but we are closing in 2 minutes because we are being kicked out of this event space.
Oh. Ah!
all of you guys? Yeah, ATZ 0, top of the hour. It's a tradition. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, we should have started earlier. Man.
Yeah, you gotta schedule around these events, you know? You gotta plan your day around these events. Horizon Air 2160, descend via the Glacier 3, sailing north.
Descend via the Glacier 3, landing north, Horizon 2160.
Ah, dude, Beanie, how'd you get in there? Good for you.
Well, since you're leaving, I have a quick question about VATSIM. Go ahead. How do you get pilot ratings? Oh, I think that's facility by facility. I know Boston does that. I don't know where else you can do that, but just go to VATSIM and then read up about, or VAT USA and read up about it.
Seattle Center, United 2160 is climbing through 10.8 thousand for 15,000.
United 2160 Seattle Center, good evening, climb maintain for level 390.
Up to 390, sorry to hear you guys are closing, 2160 hit.
Yeah, it's just
Alaska
a lot
317
of
reaching top of the
There's too much traffic, so it's kind of like we all have to sign off. But thank you all for flying.
Well, thank you for the ATC.
We were.
Attention aircraft, Seattle RTC is closing. Thank you all for flying. You can switch over to Unicom and Advisory 122.8. Thanks for, and CTAF for your appropriate airports you're flying into.
Well, guys, that stinks.
Seattle departure, United 433.
We were.
We're closing.
We were.
Roger.
Yeah. That was rough. Now comes the chaos. Now comes the chaos. Exactly. Now comes the absolute craziness. I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never do this, but I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the backup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the backup. Or COM 2. And this is going to be very interesting. We have a big gap though. I think we're going to be okay. There's a big gap from United 573 all the way to Southwest 353 that I'll be able to get in on. So I think we're going to be okay. Well, Beanie, I'm glad you got in. A negative 30, dude. Did you like land it 3/4 of the way down? Did you? That's amazing, man. All right, guys, what are these bumps out there? Like Mount St. Helens or something? I mean, what are they? I mean, is one of them the volcano, or what do we got out here? What do we got? What are these bumps? These things are pretty massive, man. Maybe I ought to go to a chart and take a look. And let's go to a VFR chart. It's not the VFR chart I was looking for. Let's do a sectional. Alright, that one looks like a freaking volcano. It's 5,800 feet tall. This one definitely looks like a volcano. This is Mount Adams. Oh my gosh, that's 12,000 feet. Oh my goodness. So that must be that one right there. 12,000 feet. Nope. This is Mount Rainier. Oh, Mount Rainier tops them all. 4,000. That's got to be Mount Rainier right there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're gonna fly right by it. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys can't even see. I'm sorry. This is Mount Rainier. We're on the sectional. Mount Rainier. Check that out. So this is a VFR sectional. Oh, 14,410 feet. The sector elevation will be 14.8. Ratty will be at 1-2000, right? 1-2000. So we don't want to get lost going left. You definitely do not want to get lost going left. Alright, it is going to be total chaos. Total chaos. But I am going to start our top of descent, and I'm going to do it right by the book. Let's get rolling, shall we? There it is. We should be descending. Let's go. There it is. Perfect. I like that. I like that with the Boeing. I mean, it's a little scary because if I didn't want to descend, I'd have to, I guess, hit out hold a while back. I don't know. We're going 5,000. The Chins 5. We're descending via the Chins 5. And, well, first things first, let's go to 11. Then we'll figure it out from there. No, 12. We're going to 12. So that cruise did not take long. Yep, Ratty is at 12. 250 and 12. Let's get on down. Get down on it. Get down on it. Here we go. Get down on it. Let's go. Let's go. Now that I've driven everybody out with our get down on it. My goodness. Yeah, you think you did it? Do you think he did it on purpose? Do you think it was like, it was just like, do you think it was an accident that he turned the cutoff switches off? Or do you think, no, man, you know, he just had it, right? Just had it, and he just flipped them off. I hope that's not the case. Well, we haven't heard much about the first officer. We really haven't. I mean, we haven't heard about his family life. We hadn't heard about much about him. At least I haven't. So we haven't heard much. And it's the cat calling. Here we go. The cat calls are out. Alright, let's go ahead and get to Seattle. Oh my god, I can't believe this. It's going to be absolute chaos. What is Seattle Tower? Alright, let's see what does VATSIM say the CTAP is going to be for Seattle. Wow. Seattle is the #1 airport tonight. Duh. 119.9er. Hopefully everyone is observing decorum. Which I completely doubt it.
Actually a liberal. Oh no, he's a liberal sissy.
Oh no. There we go. We're all how does CTAP get how does CTAP get political? Oh my goodness. Let's just go flying, boys. Let's just go flying. That's all I want to do. I don't give a crap about anything in Washington right now when I gotta land this plane, man. Oh, no accident. Oh man, I hope you're wrong, Caleb. I really do. But for the life of me, I don't think it's the switch. I don't think the switch just goes off. And I mean, people say, "Oh well, what about the landing gear?" My God, isn't the landing gear on the 787 on the instrument panel? I mean, there's no mistake. I mean, now let me give you this. All right, let me give you this. All right, the FO was flying, right? So the FO was flying, and so the FO has, you know, his hand probably still on the throttle, right? So he's pushing it. Let's just imagine he's going down the runway, hand still on the throttle. At V1, obviously he's got to take his hand off the throttle. Does he take his hand off the throttle? Usually they are taught to take their hand off kind of up, right? Up and out. They don't have them take their hand off the throttle and go down and knock into the cutoff switches. But you also will have the captain will have his hand as the plane is going down the runway. The captain should or may have his hand behind the throttle. I've seen that. I've seen that before. Part of their SOPs. The hand kind of, you know, the pilot monitoring has got their hand kind of behind, you know, the throttle, the thrust levers. So, and then when you get to a certain point, they remove, you know, the captain or the pilot monitoring would remove their hand. Do they knock it then at that point? It's always very curious to me why pilot monitoring is putting their hands on the back of the thrust levers. It's very curious to me. What are we doing? Why? Why are we want to make sure that it's completely forward? What if the captain or whoever's flying, what if the pilot flying senses before V1 that there's a loss of power, something's going wrong, and they want to just pull the throttle levers back, pull the thrust levers back hard and quick, but there's somebody's hand there? How does that happen? When do they remove their hand? I don't know. I don't know the standard operating procedure. But is there an opportunity to knock into those switches? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you have to do more than knock them too. I mean, I believe you have to pull them up and then put them a lot like the Airbus. So yeah, I am kind of perplexed with all of that. I think we're gonna be able to make it in, guys. Let me just show you. There is a guy. All right, 21,000 feet. So here we are. We're right here. Alaska 317's coming in. I think he's going too far. He needs to fit himself in probably behind United 573. I want to fit myself in back here. Am I going quick enough? Yeah, I am. That's a good thing on the descent. We're going 280 in the descent, which is great. Yeah. We could go faster, but that wouldn't really get us anything. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Here's what we are going to do. Oh, man. Let me just see really quick. When do we get in? 30? Alright, so, wow. Alright, so we're about 20 minutes out. So let's go ahead and get the seatbelts on. And that's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
No, that could be 122.8. I have to look. I don't need to pay any attention to that crap. All right. Let's get the weather. I do feel like I'm missing something. I hate that feeling. 3011. Okay, it's still 3011. Auto brake is set.
Southwest 716, I'm here. I don't know if we can actually get anybody else to switch to air, but that would be rather humorous.
Yeah, we'll see, but...
Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we're gonna go ahead and pull it into the guard. Alright, let's go ahead. Standard pressure. We are now no longer standard pressure. We are at 3011. Wow, holy crap, is that snow? Man, that's Mount Rainier, huh? 14,000 400 feet. Bizarre. Man, we got a little bit of a buffet here. I'm not kidding, no joke. Look at that thing, man. Holy crap. I mean, I would call that a buffet, right? I mean, that's like quite a bit of a wiggle. Quite a bit of a wing wiggle. What's wrong? That was not a good, that's not a good window view. Oh my goodness. How about that one, huh? Wiggle, wiggle. We're outside the airplane. Yes, we're actually outside of the airplane. Yeah. Alright. I know. It should have done the Oshkosh. You should have done the Oshkosh event. No. Isn't that a GA thing, man? For the Oshkosh? I don't know. Oshkosh is crazy. I'm not really into let's fly the visual, let's hit a spot on the runway. I mean, I don't know. I'm just not into that right now. I don't know why. I should be. We fly that twin Cessna all over the place, and we plant that twin Cessna wherever we freaking want on the runway. I might need a little bit. I might fly it. I might fly it early. I don't know. I kind of want to take it in Montana. Do a Cape Air virtual run in Montana. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get our start switches to continuous. Let's go ahead and just let's get the lights going. How's the pressurization? Good. We still got differential. We're good. Everything's fine. Recall. All right, let's go ahead and get the ILS. Let's get the ILS pinned in. We're 50 miles away. When I get past Homer, I'm just gonna go straight to the initial approach fix. Alright, we're coming up to 12, and then I want us to decel. I want us to decel once we get to 12. Alright, we should be decelling right now. Where are we going? Josta. I'm going to go direct Josta. 4,000 feet. So let me put me in at 3,500. Alright, we're down there now. So let's go ahead and get to 3,500. Let's go direct Josta. We're going direct Josta. Let's go level change. Kind of see how this one shakes out. We're gonna need some brake, huh? That should be good. 19.9. Why is he at 22.7? Alright, here we are. We're approaching the 30-mile ring. We're now below 10,000. So let's do our flaps check. Fuel is balanced and we are good with our fuel pumps. Lights, they are all on. Angle of bank is fine. Pressurization, we checked it. Seatbelts are indeed on. Flaps checks, frisk check. Frequency is 1075. Let's make sure that's the correct one. Yep. 344 is our deal as far as the courses. Range rings, yep, we got them all. We're passing a 30-mile one right now. Ident standby instruments. Let's go ahead. Yeah, the approach here. Yeah, let's hit the approach there. All right, frisk check is done.
South traffic, Alaska 7114, clear of 34 left at Echo.
Center traffic chat 17, reset taxing the Bravo for 34.
Alright, I want to take us off here. I see something happening away from us that I don't like. I'm gonna go heading. Let's go ahead and let's get the center line Josta up at 344. See something I don't like. Got a Delta doing something funky. Holy crap, man. He just did like an accelerated turn. He just practically ran over Alaska 317. Man, alright. Let me head back. Kind of closer to Josta. Alright, we're nearing the 20 ring, so let's slow down. The 20. 220, and as we get going down, I want us to put a notch of flaps. We're going to go straight to flaps 2.
South traffic, Alaska 7114, crossing 34 center at Echo, we'll hold toward 34 right.
We'll keep our speed up.
South traffic, Alaska 7114, crossing 34 right at Echo.
I think we're going to make it, guys. They were doing parallel approaches. Oh, good. And then they left us, Beanie. Then they left us. They left us. We're doing
clear 34 right, taxi to cargo 5.
We're doing a little bit of a vector job ourselves here. Okay. I don't like adding power like that. Alright, are we at continuous? Good. Are all of our lights on except for the taxi light? Good. Everything looks good here. Landing gear, auto brake, lights on. Fine. We look good. We look good, guys. How many people are landing? Well, looks like it's just me. There's a Delta and an Alaskan that are kind of married to each other right here. I mean, one's at 2,500 and the others, and they're not like, no one's giving up their position, so it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. I'm coming in behind. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and bug to 180. We're going to drop flaps 5. I have good indications. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to flaps 5. I've got a 12-mile ring set up. Let's go ahead and hit the approach button because I do have the glide scope there, so we feel good about that. So I've hit approach. Let's get us closer. I'll call in a minute.
Seattle traffic is Alaska 1168, Boeing 737-900. We're pushing back and starting up from gate November 17.
All right, we're 180 and we've hit our bogey. I'm gonna go drop it to 170. Good. Alright, we've established on a localizer, so we're good. We are 17 out, BEJ, that was our identifier. Yep. Alright, we're 10 out. Seattle traffic, Alaska 846, 10 miles to the south, inbound for the ILS 34 left. Seattle. Alright, here we go. The controller had me at 160 knots. Oh god, 160. Well, there's no 160 knots. That's crazy. All right, focus. Focus. All right, we're flaps 5, 170. We're now on glide scope. What is? You guys tell me. What is the missed approach? Missed approach is 5,000 feet. So we set it to 5,000 feet. Let's get our heading correct, just in case. We got 2 people in front of us. We are now descending. We can see it, it's perfect. I am going to November 10, I think. November 10. That's our gate. Alright, looking pretty good so far. Start switches, continuous, recall, recall. Speed brake, let's arm it. Got a nice little button for that. Alright, speed brake is armed. Landing gear, not down yet. Not down yet. We're 6 out. Let's put this, let's put it down. Landing gear is coming down. Let's go ahead and dial this down to 160. Flaps 15. Flaps 15. Uh, 151 is our bogey. Let's say 152. Let's go 155. Alright, 4.7 away. Let's go to flaps 30. Flaps are moving to 30. Seattle traffic, Alaska 846, 5 mile final, runway 34 left. Alright, taxi late.
617, holding short, 34 right for departure.
.560, 579, or that can't be right. Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah, the traffic guide, just line up and just right for the
Oh, what a view, huh? Oh, we're crazy, aren't we? Let's get that auto throttle off, right? Right? It says we're high. Glide scope. It says we've lost the glide scope. I think the Pappy's more accurate.
Minimums.
Continuing. Oh, the butter. The butter. I can feel that butter. That's butter. Oh, the butter. I'm just leaving it all over the runway. Let's put up the flaps. Oh, today's landing is brought to you by Kerrygold, pure Irish butter. Yes. Let me get off the freaking runway. I'm too busy celebrating.
Seattle traffic guide 617, 34 right. Seattle.
Seattle traffic is Alaska 1168 with type Boeing 737-900. We're taxiing runway 34 right for departure from gates November 17. Taxiways Whiskey Bravo.
Alright, hold on here. Let's see what we're doing. Come on now. Seattle traffic, Alaska 846, vacated runway 34 left at Echo. Clear runway 34 left. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Let's get these off. Tell you what we're gonna do. Oi! I almost put it back on the runway. I want to try it again. I know, it was close though, man. Oh wow, somebody just went around. Why are they going around? Who the heck is going around? Must be the green giant. Flaps are up. Trim, auto brake off. Yes, sir. MFD engine. I don't think I want Mike. I want November. Start switches are off, probe heat's off. Lights as required. APU, let's go ahead and wait on the APU just for a minute. I see where I'm parking.
Seattle traffic southwest 6750 direct to Jostah.
Yeah, you are. Go get him. Alright, we're going to be able to cross both at the same time. We're going to cross on November. I am going to turn on our runway turnoff lights. I am keeping the strobe on.
Delta Airbus 320 type traffic on taxiway Whiskey. This is Alaska 1168. Are you on frequency?
Let me just make sure no one's down the run. Good. Alright.
Delta 3688. This is Alaska 1168. Are you on frequency?
Seattle traffic, Alaska 846, crossing runway 34 center and 34 right on November.
Air Canada 5723 approaching runway 34 center, 2.2 miles final.
Seattle traffic, Alaska 1019. We're about 25 out from Johns, approaching from the east. Seattle.
Seattle traffic, Envoy 4142 is on about a 8 mile final runway 34 right. Seattle traffic.
Seattle traffic, Alaska 846 is clear of 34 center and 34 right, taxiing to ramp via Whiskey.
Seattle traffic, November 897, Papa Charlie is direct sounder for the ILS 34.
That is a big ass plane. Alright, let me go ahead and get the strobe off. Let's get the APU on. Let's start. Let's go ahead and turn off our runway lights. Turn off lights. Oh, congratulations, dude. 800 subs today. Awesome.
1168 type Boeing
Congrats.
737-900. We're lining
I
up
aspire to be that.
For right for departure. We're
Actually, I can give a crap, but I enjoy my subscribers. They're good people. Everyone's, it's a lot of fun. You do good flying. You have fun. People like your vibe. They want to hang out. It's all good. All good. That's why there's so many different content creators, because they all have their own different vibe. It's awesome.
American 4142, which runway are you landing on?
Oh, let me spin around here. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Let's go ahead and get the brake on. Parking brake is on. And let's get the APU generators.
1168, we are taking off runway 34 right.
2 blue, 1 red, engines go dead.
Seattle traffic, Envoy 4142 is on a 2 mile final runway 34 right.
Let's get
Seattle
the
traffic.
seatbelts off.
Seattle traffic, Delta 3688, we're going to be taxiing runway 34 right, via taxiway Bravo, Seattle traffic.
And as soon as we get under 25,
Seattle
is it
traffic,
25?
Southwest 6750, we're going to do a left 270 here and then coming on approach 34 left, Seattle traffic.
Ooh, that's a no good. Alright, beacon is off.
Seattle traffic, Alaska 593, 20 miles to the south, inbound to landing ILS 34 left.
Aircraft calling, say call sign.
Alaska 593.
Roger.
Air Canada 5723, 5 mile final to 34 Center.
Well,
Alaska 593.
there
How
is
far up
a
from you are,
388.
from
Oh man,
Johnson?
I'm getting out for 388.
From
Alright.
Justin? We're 20 miles from the
I'm getting out
airport.
for this one.
Roger. Seattle traffic Alaska 1019. We're 10 miles from Johnson, approaching from the east. Seattle.
Seattle traffic, United Air 690, that continues box for 30
Alaska 1019, 593 calling from Shasta. You're how many miles to the east or 3 miles to the south?
Alright, so Alaska 1019, we are about 7 miles east of Johnston. We are at the right base for runway 34 left, Seattle.
What's your speed right now? We can try to get a little bit faster.
Alright, well, we're slowing down to 210. What's your speed?
We're speeding to 230.
There it is.
Alright, we'll maintain 200 till 10 miles, and then
Where is he? Is he coming in
probably like
center?
160 to 5.
Is he coming in center?
Alright, appreciate that. I'll maintain
Yes.
180 till 4 miles.
Seattle traffic, Southwest 6750. I'm gonna sequence myself in behind these two guys coming in for 34 left. Seattle traffic.
Seattle traffic, envoy 4142 is clear over my 34 right, taxi to the gate, envoy, or Seattle traffic.
Seattle traffic, 7 Papa Charlie, we're trying to squeeze between all you guys on the street.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Alright, left Delta on our left as well. So left 360, 42.
Yeah, the Delta is at like 12 o'clock here. We're going to make gate 4000 and we're going to be vectors through the localizer to try and sit behind that Delta that's at 12 o'clock.
Roger, I'm there, let's see what we can.
Southwest 6750.
178 Southwest 6750. Roger.
Yeah, Alaska 1019, this isn't going to work. We're going to maintain westbound heading here for momentarily, and then make the left down west for runway 34 right down.
Is 34 right and used for landing or just takeoff?
Air Canada 5723, crossing runway 34 right.
34 right was used earlier for landing.
Roger.
Delta got center available.
Spoilers. Flaps.
2430, you can type that to the
Spoilers.
right.
Flaps.
There's
Zipper.
Alaska 1019, go to the left.
Spoilers. Flaps. Zipper.
Let's 1019, we're going to just re-sequence here.
Is anybody on center currently?
So Papa Charlie, that's
Roger. And Delta 2430, right? You were for the left or right?
Oh man, what a mess.
Delta traffic, Alaska 793, turning left downwind. We're going to try to sequence behind United DOJ 7 out here for 34 left.
Alright guys.
Delta 2430, what runway are you coming in on?
Gotta have a little piece of quiet. Alright guys, that does it. That was interesting. Oh man, don't tell me I was going through with the map throughout all of this time where I was trying to get all of this. I was trying to get the map so you could see these guys coming in, but anyway, maybe it backfired. Alright, guys, it's been a lot of fun. We are... Did you record? Did you record? Well, it's on the stream. I did not hit our sky dolly, so no, I did not record it, which would have been nice. But anyway, we can always go back and look at the live stream and reminisce and lick our wounds on the next one. But it was a lot of fun. Getting kind of used to this Boeing 737 stuff versus the Airbus. So anyway, guys, appreciate y'all joining. Beanie, thanks for joining on after your flight. Caleb, as always, man, you're the man. I appreciate you joining. Skystream, I hope you you made it. I am bushed, man. It's 11:45. It's time for the pillow. So I am smoked. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining. We had a big delay in Boise, probably about 30-40 minutes on the ground, but when we finally got in the air, all was good until ATC went away, and then we were able to figure our way into it, though, make a good approach into Seattle, and put some butter on the runway. Again, this landing was brought to you by Kerrygold Pure Irish Butter. That would be my dream sponsor, Kerrygold. If you guys could get with it, Buster would appreciate it. We would really appreciate the Kerrygold sponsorship, Pure Irish Butter. That would be phenomenal if we could have that sponsor. That would be like the only sponsor I would ever take, would be Kerrygold Pure Irish Butter. I mean, you could just eat it by the stick. It's so good. With that being said, I think I'm going to go get some butter off the runway. You guys have a good night. As they say, clear skies, warm tailwinds. Buster, you know what to do.